Hey guys, welcome back to SRT Learning, and this is Ankit Prajapati, and today we're gonna cover another questions on API testing for the QA automation job role. So if you are preparing for the QA automation job role, okay, and you want to just see what are the common or frequently asked questions by the different MNC and most of the interviews, you want to see the list of question with answer with the proper syntax, you can just go through our playlist for the QA automation interview help, and it will more than enough for you, and you will see the short description with the syntax and how you should answer in the interview. Okay, so let's see the questions for today. So what is the difference between put and post call? Okay, this is 99% they will ask this question, put and post call. Okay, or they will ask you put and patch call as well. But let's understand what is the difference between the put and post call. So the difference between put and post is lie mainly the intent of purpose, like how they're gonna handle the request. Okay, so the first thing that we have seen in one of the interview question, okay, the put is used to update the data and post is used to create a data. So put can be used to create or replace a specific resource, where post will use to create a new resource only. Over here you need to use existing resource, over here it will totally create a new resource. You know the resource URL ahead of time. The server will assign the resource URL for you by creating the dynamic ID of that particular resource. Okay, can also be used to update the resource completely, sometimes used to submit a data like a form or action, something like that way. That treats the request body as a completely replacement of the resource. It will treat the request body, whatever the request body you are passing, it will treat as a to replace the existing resource completely. It will treat the request body as a new data for the processing. Okay, example, replace a user's entire profile or register a new user. So if they ask you this question, always give this answer like that way. These are the 5 points, and it's very easy for to remember for you guys as well. So used to create or replace the data, and used to create a new resource. Okay, let's we see the example of put. So put will be used the id 123, and suppose name and email address I am passing Ankit and Ankit at example.com. So what will happen if user 123 is exists in the system, it will replace the name and email address both, completely replace the resource information. And if the user id 123 does not exist, it may create a new resource. It's depend on the implementation that developer has done. It might create the new resource, or it will not create the new resource and throw the respective error message. Now on a post call, the same way, you can just says create a resource. You just says endpoint would be slash users and name and Ankit, and will be this one. And once you will run this particular or run this API call, it will create a new resource, and it will assign the ID automatically, like user ID 123 has been created successfully, or user Ankit has been created successfully, something like that way, and it will give you the response in a user ID as well. So this is the best way to answer the call, and you also remember this little bit syntax of post and put call if they might be ask you kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, thank you for watching this video guys.